Hello again, this is Tony, and in this video tour, we're going to show you how to use the email function. This is probably one of the more favorite parts of this application that clients tend to like. It's a way that you can email people that are related to a specific concert. So we're going to go to a concert. I'm here, I'm going to go to my Copeland concert, and we talked about roster, but now we're going to talk about this piece right here, email. So I'm going to click on that. And once you have the roster set up, you'll see the people that have been hired for that gig. So here's the people that have been hired in this little demo application that I have. Now you can see that some people have been hired. I've got some empty chairs. I've got some people over here that accepted. I don't have any declines right now. But if I want to email everyone, I would simply go all. And as soon as something is checked, you're going to see this little email button that pops up right here. And if you want to say, let's say I want to email all the people who haven't replied back to my query if they want to play the concert, I'd simply go unconfirmed. And if you notice, only the people here that have not accepted are going to get an email. Okay, so you can filter out who's going to get the email. So once you've had that, we're going to click on their little email icon, and it's going to take you to what most of us have seen, the little email editor where you can type in the email. Now, if I try to send the email, it won't let me because I've got to do these two things first, all right? I have to do a confirmation or broadcast email, and I have to decide whether I'm going to exclude or include the concert details. Now, let me just walk you what this means. So, a confirmation, if I click this button here, at the bottom of the email, I'm going to get this green button. So if I do broadcast, you'll notice that the button does not exist. I do confirmation, there's the button. So what this is I'm going to write an email. It's going to shoot out to everybody that I've assigned the email to, and they're going to get a button, and they're going to click it, and they can either say yes, I want to play this concert, or no, I do not want to play this concert. So they can actually decide. In the previous videos, you saw the little green checks and the X's. This is where this is coming from. This is where people can do that. All right. So if I want to do a broadcast, that's for like, oh, I need to email the violinist because the conductor decided to change the rehearsal order and you're not needed until after break. So this is just like information you're sending to the musicians. We also offer text messages. So if this is toggled on, which is defaulted to on, it'll send an email as well as a text message to each person in the group. Details right here, most of the time when you send the email out, you're going to include like the date of the rehearsals, or otherwise everybody's going to be emailing you and like, when is the rehearsal for this again? And also it has a link to take you to the event details. So this includes that, or if I don't want to include it, I just do that and it'll leave it out. So this automatically includes all the details, just pulls it out of the database and does it for you. So this will tell you how many emails I'm sending out. In this example, I'm only doing 3. And now another little feature I want to show you that a lot of people like. So the emails that are going out, this is not like a CC email. Like if you've ever emailed a group of people and you put CCs, in the CC line. If you did that, everybody would see everybody else's email. This is designed to be a customized individual email that's shooting out to each person. So if I've got 80 people playing the concert, 80 people are going to get an individual email just customized to them. So because it's a group of people, you would want to do dear musician, but that's not very, customizable or friendly. So if you look over here on the right-hand side, this is what's called a hashtag system. So the database has everybody's information in it. And if I go, for example, this hashtag F with a capital N name, use his first name. So if I were to go dear that, and then wrote my message here, this would say dear Tony, or dear Joe, or dear Frank, or whoever the email is going to, it's going to insert their first name. So all the information that's in their members profile, you can actually pull that and stick it into the email. So maybe if you want to do like a contract style email and say, dear so-and-so, can you put an instrument in there, and it'll put their instrument that they're playing. So this is a nice little feature as well for the emails. Okay, this will shoot out your email. I'm gonna get out of this. Now let's say you shot out a bunch of emails and you can't remember what you did. You shot so many, did I send that email out to ask people if they can play or not? Well, it actually keeps a history of all the emails sent. If you look over here on the upper right hand side, click on reports, This is all the emails that have gone out for that specific concert. And it'll have what kind of email that was sent, it's a confirmation or broadcast. It'll have the date that it was sent. And if you click on one of them, you'll see something that looks like this. It'll have the details, like this is just a simple email that I did a test on, just said hi there. And you'll notice this envelope right here. Okay, what that is, I'm gonna go down here, see if I can find, there we go. If you look at this one, for example, notice the envelope is green and open. It'll track whether the user got the email, if they opened the email. If I see that, that's telling me they got the email and they've opened the email. And it'll have the details of the content. Now, in this specific example, these are just kind of one emails I did kind of as a demo. This would be one that has the information in the email. But normally in this list of people that you would see a whole bunch of people right here. Okay, so anyway, this is kind of an email history so you can track who got the email, what emails were sent, that kind of thing. Hope you enjoyed this video. On to the next one.